All right, hello, hello, hello. It has been a long time. I know I have not posted in so long, and there's been so much going on in the world. I'm checking myself out to make sure. Well, anyway, welcome. If this video makes a difference for you, sorry for the shaking. Subscribe. It's kind of like my chat. Uh, to people, and I didn't want to get on I don't want to get on a soapbox or anything. I mean, I think sometimes I go on a tangent, and this is not that. Um, I am. I really want to talk about spirituality today. Like, I don't know if you're going through something. I don't know if something's happening for you, but I know that there is a shift happening in the world. I'm not just saying that oh, I know this thing it's over there, but it's happening over here with me as well. And can I just say that I think it's okay sometimes to get mad with God. I think it's okay. Like, it's a relationship. I think it's okay to really be yourself, whatever that is. Expression. I know that that's people think that you're supposed to just be like, hallelujah, praise God. And sometimes you're like, God, what the F is this? I mean, you may not do that publicly, but I think it's healthy. I think God completely understands us. And I know my God understands me and gets me. So, I'm like, look, God, for real, what is it? It doesn't mean that I don't have reverence or respect. It just is because in a relationship, you get frustrated. And forgive me if there's planes that go by often. Um, but I just I'm having this moment of trust, and I feel God is there. I don't think there's any accidents that are happening, you know. Um, I think there's a moment for transformation from for all of us, to be honest, if we accept and say yes, because we have free will. Um, I think that sometimes religion binds us in a way to not really experience the fullness of God. Um, I'm not against religion because I think there's some people I should say some people, not me, but that some of us really need that kind of organization. You know, some of us in the way that we're geared or wired, or um, even in our nervous system or the things that we've experienced, it's important to be a part of something. And so, if they're not, some people, I don't know if you've ever seen especially I've seen this with people who deal with addictions, and they get really into God, and then you kind of get frustrated because but some of them have to, I mean, not in a bad way, but they have to, because if they're not doing that, they're going to be into something else. So they've substituted that for this. That happens, and I have room for that. Um, uh, what I don't like is when someone tells you this is it. You got to believe in this and only this, and that's it. And I think that God is expansive, and that there are many different ways in which to access God. And so I don't subscribe to that, or that there's one viewpoint. That's the viewpoint. Um, we all have different ways in which we connect with spirit. Some people it's a walk through nature. Some people it's prayer, meditation. Um, I don't know why I feel emotional in this moment, but I do, because I'm I want to reach out to the person who may think that God has abandoned them, and just be like, God has not. But you don't have to subscribe to the belief of others about who God is for you. You know, like, people think God is male most of the time. I don't think God is male or female. I think it's an essence and a spirit. You want the masculine energy of God, you can call on that. Sometimes I call on Goddess. For me, that just works when I want to connect with more of that feminine side. But I think God encompasses all of that, I don't think it's somebody in the sky. I don't think that there's somebody testing you to see if you're passing the test, if you're worthy. I think God's love is just available to all. Um, and then there are what I want to say, there's like a code of ethics for me, or there's a thing about energy. God is energy. I think this world is built around energy. I think that what we put out energetically is what we get back, and people go, karma, karma, it's karma. And I'm like, I don't, I don't, I'm not subscribing to that, like to be like this, like, call it whatever you want. I just feel like the way that the universe works is that it's energetic, and so that whatever we put out, that's what we're going to get back. Whatever we put out to someone is what you're going to get back. Whatever you've put out there that you haven't atoned for, that you haven't really made some amends for, that's why that's so important that that energy comes back, or that energy is around you. I think it's important. Look, I don't know what anyone's going through. I don't even know why I'm motivated to like say something today. I just want you to know that you're not alone. Like, I'm going through something as well. And you want to know something, that it's the first time where I'm like standing in my faith as I'm going through this. Like, I'm I, I keep thinking I should be on the ground, I should be worried. When I tell people the story, they're floored. And I'm not even trying to be like heroic in it. I'm just trying to be honest. And they're, it's weird. It's like when you're going through something, if you can, sometimes when you're going through something, and if you get present, sometimes, like, I may feel something about my situation, and then I look over and see somebody, in a wheelchair with no legs, right? And it's not to knock that their life is worse than mine or anything. It's just that, but I have legs, they don't have legs. And the other part that really will hit you is if that person over there is smiling and having the time of their life, even though they don't have any legs, then it's like, I saw this, I was exercising, and I saw this, it was a special needs kid, and he had like something, uh, you know, um, around his neck. It was some electronic thing that, you know, but on his hand, it was Elmo, who was in a chicken suit. Elmo puppet in a chicken suit. And the joy, it was like he just had so much joy, like in that simple of a moment, right? And I was like, it's that simple. It's simple as an Elmo puppet that he's just playing with. Um, so I guess I just say, like, you know, where is it that we can find that for ourselves? Like in the midst of everything that's happening, like, can you still find God in that? Can you still find joy? I just, someone reached out to me from a group that I'm a part of, and they're going through something, and we just started to talk about God. Now, I'm not a Bible thumper or holy roller or anything like that. I just have a spiritual faith. I was raised, in religion. My dad was one religion, my mom was another religion. So I was raised in like a lot of influences and stuff, and then I identify with some other things. So I'm pretty non-denominational, but I'm very spiritual, and I just don't give up on God working in your life. Don't let whatever's happening to you sabotage all the goodness that's around you. Um, Sometimes it's just one thing. Sometimes it can be just a conversation or just a relationship that you're able to acknowledge that's in your life. Sometimes it's just being able to see the sun go up. But if you can just see what you're grateful for, and lean into that, that doesn't mean to excuse any of the problems. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a good cry. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't feel pain or sorrow for what you're going through. But just know that you're not alone. Don't isolate. Don't block yourself off from others. Like, God is with you. Now, I'm saying this to you, but I'm saying this to me. Because I'm saying it to you, and I'm saying it to me. Because I'm telling you, I can relate to those moments where you just want to just say, forget it. I'm done. Jesus, take the wheel. Take me out. Where you have a vision of me just walk, because I'm going to be dramatic, dressing in my best clothes and walking into the ocean and just be like, I'm not going to do that. But visually, that looks awesome. But like, I just want us to know, not just you, but me as well, us to know that God is with us. I believe the ancestors also with us. That's me. I believe that my ancestors and God is just always working together for my highest good. So, um, and when I say don't give up, I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about don't give up on the church or don't. I'm not against the church. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about the God inside of you. The church is not a building, by the way. The church is the people. The church is the community. People go to church because they are around like-minded individuals. I may probably talk about that later about looking at that. But I'm just saying, don't give up on yourself. Know that even though I can't see you, but that I know that I'm with you in your journey and your experience, and I'm just felt compelled to let you know that God is with you, and God is with you, inside you, working through you for your highest good. Just take it, not even just a day at a time, just take it moment by moment. And don't be afraid to reach out, because there is someone out there who's going to grab hold of your hand and walk right there with you. God works through people. You just got to be willing to open your heart and allow it to happen. So, anyway, I hope that touched somebody. I hope it made a difference, even if one person saw that and that's what they needed to hear. God bless you. And thank you for listening and just taking the time out, to hear what I have to say. I mean, you don't have to. Peace and love.